Dear student, as we are studying about the chapter light in physics class 10th, that chapter contains two phenomena of light, that is reflection of light and refraction of the light. We have already discussed about the reflection of the light in our earlier sessions. Today we will discuss about the new topic, that is refraction of the light. So what do you mean by refraction of the light? Here the light goes from one medium to another medium, like from air to water, water to glass, glass to water, oil to water, oil to glass, or any other medium. It is changing from one medium to another medium. So there are basically three mediums. All of you are aware: solid, liquid, this one in the and gas. Okay, so the light will be changing from one medium to other. All of you are aware which one is the denser, which one is the rarer medium. Like air is denser medium when compared to the water, and when you compare glass and water, water will become rarer medium and denser medium will be glass, which has more density. Optical density is the more. So the light, when it is going from one medium to another medium, it will bend towards the normal or away the normal. We will come to know these two rules. You must keep in your mind, then only you can find out the way where it will bend towards or away. Okay, so we will discuss lot of these things about the refraction of the light. So when the light goes from one medium to another medium, its speed changes and also direction changes. It will not go in the same straight line in the other medium also. It will change its direction. It will be towards or away the normal. How it happens? Let us see this. Okay, and also its speed will be changed. Whatever the speed was there, it will become slower if it is going to the denser medium. Like you are running and suddenly the water is there, lot of water, so your speed and direction will be changed or not. So you are running on land and suddenly the sand is there, lot of sand in the coastal area, and your speed will be same or different, your direction will be changed or not, like that. Similarly, when the sunlight light goes from one medium to another medium, its direction and speed also changes. This is the refraction of the light. So how much it is changing, that is the measure called refractive index. By what angle, how much it is changing. Okay, it is constant, called the refractive index of that medium. Okay, so let us see. So first you should know the three types of the medium. Three types of medium. What are these? Solid, liquid and gas. These three medium, all of you are aware of it. So like this is the sunlight which is coming and entering in the air. This is air. So air is one medium. This is medium number 1. And from air it is going where? For example, it is going in a glass piece, for example. This is a glass. Okay. So what will happen? Will it go in the same straight line? No. It will change its direction and speed. It will be, so this is the normal. All of you are aware that normal is always perpendicular to the plane. This is normal. For any surface, this is normal, you are aware of it. So wherever the light will strike on that surface, we will draw first of all normal. So this ray which was coming from sun through air as medium 1, and it is going in the glass. Glass is the medium number 2. So which one is denser, which one is rarer? Glass is denser, air is rarer. So what will happen? The ray will be moving towards this normal. This is the normal line, and the ray is changing its direction and it's coming towards the normal, towards this normal, instead of going straight. So when our ray goes from rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal. And from here again it is coming out in the air. So what will happen? It will again move away the normal. First we will draw normal here. So let's see. So this is normal, for example, at this point. Like here, this was the normal. Okay. So normal is always perpendicular to the plane, then normal is always perpendicular to the surface. So here the ray will be moving away from the normal. It is going from the denser medium glass to the rarer medium air. So it will be going like this outside the. Okay. So here you will observe that in this experiment, when we are doing the lab also, glass slab, in which the ray of the light is going and changing its direction and coming out, so these two rays will become parallel to each other. If these two rays are coming parallel in your experiment, then you can say that your experiment you have done correctly. Okay, so this is incident ray making angle, incident angle, and this is changing its direction, so it is called refracted angle. Okay, angle of refraction. And then this again, here it is coming out, so here it will be the emergent angle. So three angle you are aware of it here. You can see clearly angle I, angle of incidence, angle R, angle of refraction here, how much the angle is changed, how much direction is changed here. So this angle, and third angle emergent angle, angle of emergence, angle of incidence, angle of refraction, then angle of emergence. Emergence means emerging out, coming out from that medium. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. So whatever the two mediums we are comparing about, so here the refractive index we can calculate for glass, for example. So glass will become second medium, air will become first medium. So let us see that also. Okay, so here first of all of you write down laws or rules, two rules for the refraction. Okay, refraction of light. Now two rules you have to understand, like you understood in case of the reflection of the light some rule, and then you are easily able to draw ray diagram. And so similarly here in the case of the refraction of the light in this topic of this chapter, so this is the junction of the two medium, for example. Okay, here is the air, here is water. Okay, here is water or glass you can say, and this is water. So which one is optically denser, which one is optically rarer, you are aware of it. When we are comparing these two, air and water, so air is rarer medium, water is denser medium. So this is normal, this is normal, and here also this is normal when glass is first medium and water is second medium. For example, any ray is coming. Okay, so this ray is coming from air and it is entering where? In the water. So this is the junction here, below surface water is there, above is the air. So this is the incident angle. So what will happen? It will bend towards or away the normal. So it will always bend towards the normal. Whenever a ray goes from rarer medium to denser medium, because air is rarer and water is denser than air in comparison to these two, so it will bend towards the normal. So this will be the angle of refraction. Here angle I will be greater than angle R. Angle of incidence is greater than angle of refraction because the ray is bending towards this normal, So this is one case. Now other rule is that whenever any ray goes from denser medium to rarer medium, like glass and water, glass is denser, water is rarer. So what will happen? Here also, now you see what will happen. The ray is entering here. At this point, here we have drawn normal. Wherever the ray will touch the junction, you will draw normal. Keep this in your mind always. So glass here is the denser medium and water is here rarer medium in comparison to glass. We are comparing two medium at a time. Okay, so here this will be the incident angle. So what will happen to this ray? Will it go straight like this? Like here, we can't say that it will go straight like this. It has moved towards the normal. Now here what will happen? Instead of moving toward, it will go away the normal. So this ray moves away the normal. So this angle will become what? This will be called angle of refraction. And this is. So what you observed here? Which one is greater? R is greater or I is greater? So here clearly angle R will be greater than angle of incidence. So these two rules are clear to you. Angle of refraction is greater than angle of incidence because the ray goes from denser to rarer medium, it moves away the normal, and in the first case when it goes from rarer to denser, it moves towards the normal. Okay, now here the direction is changed. We have discussed about the refraction of the light earlier. Now that two things are changed. One is the direction and other is the speed. So direction you have seen. Now let us see the speed also. So in air, for example, in air, what is the speed of the light? Which symbol we are using? Are you aware? Speed of light is denoted by symbol C, letter C of English alphabet. Speed of light in air or vacuum, because light can travel in vacuum but sound cannot travel, you are aware of it. So speed of light in vacuum, this is C. C is the speed of light. So here the ray is going from air, so C is the speed of light in air here. Okay, now the ray will be entering in the water, so here the speed we are denoting by V, V letter of English alphabet. Okay, so what will happen? So here the speed will be changed and direction will be changed. So refractive index of second medium, always we are finding the refractive index of second medium. So this is first medium, this is second medium. So refractive index of second medium of medium 2 with respect to, WRT means with respect to medium 1 is equal to speed of light in air upon speed of light in medium, or you can say in medium 1 upon medium 2. So this is the formula, and refractive index we are denoting by the symbol N. Okay, so N will be equal to the, so you can write down this formula in your copy. Whatever notes you are getting, you must write it. So what is the refractive index of which medium? Of medium 2 with respect to 1. This is the general formula. So will be equal to the speed of light in air or medium 1 upon the speed of light in medium 2. So like this you can easily calculate the numericals when it will be asked based on this refractive index to calculate. This is constant because speed of light is in the unit. So what is the speed of light? C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So the light is going at what speed? The ray which is going, sunlight, is denoted by symbol C, is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So you will put this value in the numerator, and in the denominator what speed the light is going in the second medium will be kept here in denominator, and by this ratio you are calculating what? The refractive index of medium 2. I hope it is clear to you. So what will be the definition of the refractive index? The extent of the change in the direction. How much the direction is changing, to what extent, that takes place in a given pair of media. Two things are there. One medium is air and other is the water, or one is the glass, one is water. Any two medium. Oil is there, diamond is there, so diamond will be denser medium, right? So this will be the ratio of the pair of the media is expressed in terms of the refractive index. It is constant, always it is the constant value. Why? Because it is a ratio of the two same units. Here the light of the speed of the light in air will be meter per second, and here speed of light in medium 2 is also in meter per second. So both unit will be cancelled. What you found? That the ratio is a constant. So you can easily do this, and based on this any numerical you should be able to do it. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Revise it and make note of it. Okay, other than that, now we will discuss about the laws of the refraction of the light. Let us do that also. Okay. Now, laws of refraction of light. So there are two laws of the refraction of the light. Like here, one medium is air, other medium is glass, and this is normal, perpendicular to the surface. Correct? Okay. So all of you are aware, the ray is going from rarer to denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. Instead of going straight, it will bend towards the normal. Now, what are the two laws here? Okay, in the law of the refraction of the light, 2 points are there. First law is what? Same as you have seen in case of the reflection of the light. What was that second point? Here this is incident ray, this is refracted ray, and this is normal. All three are meeting at which point? This point. So we will say that incident ray, refracted ray and normal, all three lies on the same point. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you. So what will you write? Incident ray, normal and refracted ray, all three lies on the same plane. Now second point. Second point is also called Snell's law, because Snell has observed this, so it is also called Snell's law. What it says? That ratio of sine of incidence to sine of the refracted, like this is the angle I, this angle R. If I is for example 30 degree, R is 45 degree. Angle I is equal to 30 degree, angle R is equal to 45 degree. For example. So what is the Snell's law? What says? That refractive index of second medium, that is N2 with respect to 1. Refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. We have to write like this. Is equal to the ratio of sine of incident angle upon sine of refracted angle. Sine I by sine R. Okay. I hope it is clear to you. And in class 10th in mathematics, you are aware of the trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Okay. So you are easily able to write the value of sine 30 degree, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90. You are aware of it from the T ratio table. You can refer, as physics is applied mathematics. Always keep this in mind. So you have to refer T ratio, trigonometric ratios. For different angles, here theta can be equal to 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. And you can keep this in your mind. You will easily learn this. Like sine 0 is 0, sine 30 1 by 2, 1 by root 3. Okay, root 3 by 2, like that. And 1, you can easily learn this and put the value in this formula to calculate the refractive index of second medium with respect to first will be equal to sine of I upon sine of R. For example, here if you are considering I is 30 and R is 45, how much will be the refractive index? So here clearly refractive index of second medium with respect to first will be equal to the sine of I is how much? 30 degree, sine 30 degree upon sine 45 degree. You will put the value and you will get the answer. Okay, like sine 0 is sine 30 is 1 by 2 upon sine 45 1 by root 2, and then you will find the reciprocal. Root 2 by 2 will be the refractive index of second medium with respect to first. So I hope you are able to do numerical. So what you understood, two formulae here to calculate the refractive index. One was the earlier one, as the speed of light in air upon the speed of light in the medium, that one, and also here other one, as you have seen, that's Snell's law. So these two are the laws of the refraction of the light. So you practice this first, then we will proceed further in our next lecture, so that you are not getting confused. Whatever we are doing, do it perfectly. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. And one more thing I want to discuss, absolute refractive index. Like here we are calculating the refractive index of glass with respect to air, or when first medium is air, and second medium is any other, so we'll see it is the absolute refractive index of second medium. Like first medium is water and other medium is glass. This is not absolute. Here we are calculating refractive index of glass with respect to water. But when the air is there in the numerator or the first medium and glass is the second medium, we will say we are calculating the refractive index of glass with respect to air. We will say the absolute refractive index of glass. Similarly, absolute refractive index of any other medium 2, that is calculated. So practice this, revise it, write notes on your copy. Okay. Thank you very much.